Hi guys, I am going to give you instructions for the assignment for today, which actually is going to be an assignment that we're going to have the rest of this week. Notice how it is due on Friday. So you can take care of this assignment during our class periods for the next 3 days, and then Friday it'll be due, and we'll also have a flip grid this week. So make sure you're pacing yourself accordingly. Okay. Again, I want to say this just in case I forget. If you have not completed your digital portfolio, you must complete it and send me an email ASAP letting me know that you have completed that email. I'm sorry, completed your digital portfolio. Now, yesterday when we had you do your assignment, I was talking about how powerful music is in our life and how music can encompass, as it says here, how music can encompass all of the events, emotions, and lessons that we learn in our lifetime. So, being that 2020 has been so eventful, we're going to start reflecting on all that has happened and hope for a better 2021. So, you will have an option to click here and go through a slideshow of what I'm about to show you on your own pace and come back and take a look at it. Or you can click here as you just did to watch this video. So, what we're going to go over is are the expectations for the project. And so we've already talked about how everything we've went through. We're going to talk about how you can pick songs that represented your 2020 and now your 2021 with hopes of your 2021. So what is going to be the end product of this? You will pick 3 songs total. One's going to be from 2020 and one is going to be from 2021. Each has its own slide. So each song will have its own slide, followed with another slide that has an explanation of why you chose that song. There will be 7 slides total. You will use the template assigned to you and modify it to your personality. So creativity earns you points. Continuing directions, you're going to pick one song that represents 2020. So think theme, maybe a goal you achieved, an important event, a reoccurring feeling, a conflict that you struggled with in 2020. So then you're also going to pick 2 songs that you hope that will represent your 2021. So you're going to have one slide per song, which must include the singer or artist who sang the song, and then the song title. And notice how when I say that there's quotation marks around song title, you are supposed to put quotation marks around the title of songs always. So make sure you do that. Then you must find a visual for that can represent the song to put on the slideshow. So you'll have one visual image. So you can find that online, search it on Google and insert it. And then you have to have the song link. Then you're going to make a second slide for each song and you are going to have an explanation. So why did you pick this song and why does it represent you? What does it represent for you? Here you'll be able to see a video that will show you how to embed an actual video from YouTube into an image. So this is one example. Okay, so this is a 2020 example. So looking back at everything is the song Titanium. Okay, by Madeline Bailey's version of Titanium. And so here's an image, obviously someone who's empowered, and then you're going to leave the actual link underneath. And then that link is going to take us to the video that you found online, which obviously would usually be from YouTube or Vimeo. So whichever you find. I can't hear a word you say. Now, this, what I do want to make sure to tell you, make sure that, you all have different songs that you like. And we know that you have some songs that have inappropriate words. You need to find clean versions if you're going to use those songs for this project. Do not forget that. Okay, so now the next slide is an explanation of Titanium. And Titanium needs to have quotation marks around it. So it says, we've all experienced a time in our lives when someone has criticized or put us down in a hurtful way. When I hear this song, I am reminded that I have the power to ignore any negative negativity that comes my way. The message in this song is that someone else's negativity won't hurt me because I am titanium, one of the strongest metals that exist. Although the melody sounds sad, the lyrics show strength and resilience. Okay, so notice how this is a pretty thorough example. Another one is Carrie Underwood's Jesus Take the Wheel, and this is 2021 example. So you could be funny kind of with it, but honestly, this isn't necessarily funny, but it can come across a little comical. And so this is all about faith. And so if you know this song, the link is here and talks about how you're just going to let your faith lead the way no matter what happens. And so here's an explanation of that for Jesus Take the Wheel. Another song for 2021 is obviously a little more hopeful, and it's Leanne Womack's I Hope That You Dance. And so this is a picture encompassing that. And then here's a link for that song. And again, an explanation. Okay, so I want you to go back and really look at these as good examples of how you can explain. And then that's it. So that is the end of the example. So your actual assignment is going to have a blank template of this for you. So I'm going to go ahead and show that to you right now. Once you open it up, you're going to see that you have a completely blank and bare and boring when it comes to the look of it and the creativity template for this assignment. So your job is to actually go in and make it your own. You can add a different theme, layout. Actually, layout should probably stay the same, but it's okay if you alter it just a little bit. Your theme, your backgrounds. I mean, you should be changing this up. You can change the fonts as long as they're legible. And so you have your intro slide. You need to add your name right here. You are going to put your song of 2020. You're going to insert the song title here, obviously quotation marks around that. So then you're going to find an image and you're going to insert it here. Do not forget to insert an image. You simply click insert image. You can search that from the web. If you want to use personal pictures, it's totally fine as long as they're appropriate for school. So let's just say, I don't know, disaster. Hopefully your 2020 was not a disaster. However, let me just find an example. Chaos, right? That's going to show us different kinds. Okay, so chaos. So these are different images of chaos. I'm going to go ahead and just insert this. Okay, and I double click on it. You know how to do this. We've done this, but just showing this just in case you need it. You obviously you're going to put this anywhere on here and then obviously make it your own, right? And so that would be that example. Then you're going to insert the link to the song right here. So the link that you're going to add will be put right here. So once you go on to, you can simply go onto YouTube. You can search it on YouTube, or you actually still could go and insert a video. Once you insert the video, you can type in the title. So I'm going to use Jesus Take the Wheel, one of the example songs that was on there, and automatically it is popping up, right? It says the official music video. I already know that it is linked correctly. Now, if you want to do it this way, you can. You may link it where you have the actual video instead of the link off to the side. So I have an image. Okay, you still have to have your own image, and then you can actually embed that in. Now, if you didn't know, if you actually highlight this, you can start the video at one point and end it at the other, or you can leave it going the entire time. If you end up putting this video in, like so, you do not need to insert the link here. Okay, so if you're going to end up inserting the link, that means you actually went on to YouTube and found, you know, the actual video. Okay, and so once I go and I'm looking at this, and then I would end up highlighting this, and so on. Okay. Obviously, you want to take time to go in after you highlight that. You want to make sure you're watching it, and you want to make sure that you've gone in to verify that it is the clean version. And then I am going to simply highlight all of this, and I'm going to insert by pasting my link. And if I hit the space bar, it's automatically going to be there. So it's not as pretty as having the actual video in there, but if you decide not to embed the video, you simply can do this. So it's going to be an option for you, one or the other. And then that's it.